Alright, welcome back to the Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Colombia. We're reconquering a lot of lost territory and adding some new ones with Bolivia here. Running a huge deficit, which is fine. We've got the economy growth that's gonna counteract that later on. Somehow we have free military factories, so let's go ahead and make sure those are getting allocated. We are going to take our cores back with Chile. Once these units get into position, actually. Where are these? Oh. Yeah, we don't need that front to be that long. So let's get this reduced back. And we'll just have an offensive that actually makes sense. Yeah, Chile itself should not be that hard to conquer again, considering we already dealt with the bigger issues there, the larger problems. Let's go ahead and use 2 of these to supplement some of these other locations. All right, we'll see if Brazil decides this is big enough of a deal. I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to come to help Chile. Brazil seems very much like Russia or China. They just say they'll protect them, give them weapons, and then don't actually make a move. Here. Let's see. Combat foreign influence. Definitely want to get our independence back up. And they don't have enough infantry to hold any territory, especially if it's not entrenched. Alright, let's shrink that back. The worst. I'm gonna have to do that every single step. Future ammunition's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start research on future armor. Perfect. Now I'm gonna have to control 3 more tiles where it's gonna be kind of sketchy. Perfect. Here we go. Gotta get these metals. That should be fine the rest of the way. Auxiliaries, definitely heavy armor research. Heavy non-explosive reactive armor. Surprised Brazil didn't come to their defense. That's pretty crazy. Production? Ooh, capped out. Yeah, I'm gonna need rubber pretty badly. Here's your missile tech. I don't really think I'll ever use these, but I'm gonna get them anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bump our production here. Could have been long enough. And that should allow another research slot soon. Tandem charges. Oh, got all turned around down here, huh? We'll go ahead and head down here first. Don't let them build back up. Perfect. Oh, what was this? Probably mounted. Don't have a size 6 rail line there. Need to finish building the coastal lines. Like that. And then yeah, that's not an ideal line. I'd rather have an inside the There we go. All right. Something like that. And we'll bump all that to the top. There. Perfect. Ooh, Santiago. Wonder if they'll capitulate. They did not. Army, morale, defense. Nah. Keep capturing. Hmm. No one's getting promotions yet. Everyone's taking so much damage. It's not happening. Vision recovery. Ooh, this one had 2. Mounted ATGMs of some sort. Is that the justification for Panama? Oh, perfect. No one is guaranteeing. Oh, we got one. Uh-oh. It looks like we can take all the territory that was ours. Perfect, perfect. Annex it all. Oh, that's Chile? Annex it. What about our island over here? Now we're good. Colombia is becoming Colombia again. Oh. We're taking all our states. Unifying the Great Colombia, or Grand Colombia is what it was, yeah. I think that is the annexation, right? Ooh. Look what that is. Oh, nice. New lands. What did we get resource-wise? Nothing? That's wild. What about supplies? Terrible supply fulfillment. No resources. For Bolivia. How terrible is that territory then? How do you have no supplies? Alright. Well, that being what it is, which looks like a nightmare, we're gonna go ahead and split off everything but 2 of these. I'm gonna make that another army group. And move that with group 1, give them a commander. And we'll redo the line up here. So we've now got a very long front line we've got to hold, plus mountains all throughout this. Right here. And then down south. So we're going to need more units just to hold that. What this does free up, though, is a new battle plan. Just for the airfield. That's going to make this whole situation even worse. Yeah, so they get... recovery's fine. I don't know, that's a lot of political power I'm gonna need to stock up to still. So we're a major power, but we need to be a great power again. Taking Guyana would work beautifully. God, that's expensive. That's crazy expensive. And I guess we have more civilian facilities. We earn 2 more. That's crazy. I can't upgrade for a couple days. 73 days. I should have waited. I can't believe our worker fulfillment dropped. Even worse. We have 230 million people, and now our employment's even more terrible than it was. Well, this isn't gonna help. I can drop these. Definitely gonna need supply lines out here, though. Let's get far southern flanks, supply hub, one right there in the middle. We need one up here. The forward line. The whole way needs one. So we'll get that to be size 6. Hopefully that upgrades all of it. This not being connected is crazy to me. And we'll get that all the way to size 6. That way we can support that. Pump all that up to the top. I'll just leave the naval yards. That'll be what it is. Tons of factories. Rufino, La Torre. Back to 90% independence. That's pretty good. Okay. Hungary's getting attacked by Romania. If I were to assault, it would be to this airfield. These northern sections are pretty safe. I can't really do anything with all that. More rail lines. Alright, where is the resource gain bonus? Every single one of those needs it. That's a absolutely insane amount of fuel. Never mind it not having resources. What is that? That's insanity. Ports. Definitely gonna need fallback area here. Front line there. Get these to be a little bit bigger. Looks like these got more pop or something. I don't know. They increased in size. We're going to continue working with that as a just to backfill our production queue. Definitely want sending in the police every time. Statewide defense networks on the borders. Oh, and let's just get a scientist. It'll clear the notice. We're still short artillery. We're only back to where we were before we started that combat campaign. So it's really questionable if I want to do anything yet. Yeah, we're still short resources. So how long do we... I guess I have to go that way. 2037 is Mexico. October of 2033. April of 2033. So we've got a couple things coming up in about 6 months. Or 8 months. That's pretty perfect. Plenty of fuel. Nah, oh my god. We need some enrichment. Alright, let's go ahead and pay down... What is it? Control Shift? No. Alt. There we go. There we go. Pay off all the debt. That's what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to increase it exponentially. Let's get our last research slot again. I should be doing foreign investment. So the US seems to want solar plants, and I will oblige them. Yeah, everyone needs fuel, so I'm pretty sure more people are trading with us now than ever before. Look at that. That's nice. You can actually place units everywhere on the map. Let's get a 20-piece ×2 going. Tank combat drones. Definitely need tank mounted SAMs. About to get active camo. pretty sure the... Is it unemployment is getting better? No, it is not. It's not getting better at all. More yield of resources is not a bad thing. Yeah, so many days of early tech. I'm just gonna get it started. Perfect. Well, Paraguay... No, they're not even protected anymore. All this could get really, really fun. What about Argentina has a hell of a lot of units. That's insane. Paraguay and Uruguay. This is still going is insane to me. Been going the whole game. Burma and Myanmar fighting, and Libya has the civil war going still. Yeah, it's too far south. You can't even read Colombia. Looks crazy like that. Please get that. Okay. Mounted ATGM's almost done. We'll get this short research. Thermal camo. There's so many vehicle researches I'm short on. Or just outright missing. Definitely need thermo. Makes the vehicle basically invisible. Come on, Brazil. Defend your peons. Kind of crazy to me that Spain took over like all of this with Portugal. At one point. It's a lot of territory. The logistics of that are insane, especially with like old world tech. Alright, let's deploy. We'll get those 20 down south and then the other two And then we're fully ready to go to war with Brazil at any moment. Guess I could work on... Yeah, I don't need spy sats anymore. But comm sats and such... We're gonna need all that. Here we got civilian industry. Plenty of places to build it. Anyway, let's get our infrastructure bumped up everywhere. Definitely need all that max. And then I just want a rail line along the coast the whole way down. That solves this whole problem. Okay. I don't know how these aren't ports. Like, what is the AI doing? Those should all be ports. And then this needs to be size 6. All the way up. Yeah, because that's a lot of infrastructure we're just missing out on. Gotta bump it. Perfect. Sixes all the way. Beautiful. And naval bases. These should be 10s, all these islands. No reason not to be. I kind of get like the coastal ones, but still. Gotta get all this up. Where's our production here? Yeah, I'm way short. the lack of resources. Yeah, we definitely need more pop growth. Ah, keeps going down. That's not good. Really bad, actually. Hmm. Is that 183 divisions? Yeah, it just keeps... Well, I guess I could do promotions if anyone is still missing medals. Worth watching for. Alright, we'll get all those on the field. Get these down south. That's enough units. I'd feel comfortable at this point having a main assault. Yeah, they're having to pull units to other combat theaters. Perfect. What I want to see. Now we just have an overwhelming advantage. Oh, it is definitely time. Let's go ahead and do the final review. $33 trillion right now in GDP. Territory-wise, we're moving up again. Solid third place and everything else for industry. Logistically, we have a shortage of anti-air units for all our armies. I can't really fix that, so not without resources. It is what it is. So that's where we are. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode. Y'all have a good one.